Hello. Okay, so I didn't plan this. I didn't even know I was gonna make this a podcast. I just knew I had a lot to say. And the moment I gave myself permission to yap, for real, like holy sacred yap, I realized, wait, this this needs to be a thing. So, welcome to the thing. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Belonging. That feeling of belonging somewhere with someone. And honestly, I don't think I've ever really felt it. Have you? I mean, people say they're my friends, like my old classmates, my old workmates. They tell me, hey, you're my best friend, you're my friend. But what does that even mean? What is a friend? Because when I think about what a friend really is, like, let's say it's someone who checks in, who messages you just to say hi, someone who notices when you're down and actually shows up, someone who supports you in the shadows, even if they're busy, right? I don't think I have that. I don't. And yeah, technically, technically, I have friends, but also I don't. Weird. Weird, right? If you get it, you get it. Okay? I see people posting photos, friends hanging out at cafes, laughing about stupid stuff, going bar hopping or whatever. They're enjoying their life with their best friends, with their friend. And me, I'm always alone. It's just me, myself, and I. And I'm not trying to blame them though. I'm not trying to blame anyone. Like I did move away. I always appear distant to other people. I do distance myself. And I even left my hometown in Marinduque in South Luzon to Central. Before it was North in Baguio, and now I'm in Pampanga. And I have no friends here. No family. I have no friends here. I don't have family either. Just me and my dogs. So the question is, am I sad? I don't even know. Not exactly, but when I really sit with it, it's like, nah, I don't hate them. I'm not sad. I'm not mad. It's just, I don't belong there. I don't belong there in the first place. We were friends, yeah, because I was around. But when I left, that was it. We're still friends, but not friends. It's disappointing sometimes. Lonely, even. Because when I hit those really low and dark places, I realize I have no one to call. No shoulders to cry on. It's just me again and my pillow. Sure, I have family. I love them. And they love me. But there's something different about having a friend, right? A best friend. If you do have best friend, a friend, let me know. Confirm it to me if there's really a sacred kind of connection between friends, best friends. Or is it really just a mere illusion or fantasy? And the thing is, I've tried. I have tried. I tried to make friends. I have joined online groups for support, to meet new friends. I posted stuff, tried to share. Nothing. I even tried to post my arts on my personal Facebook because there's a lot of people there that claiming to be my friend. But nothing. There is no reactions. No one engages. Even my so-called friend. And I don't know, maybe I'm not that relatable enough. Maybe I'm invisible. Heartbreaking, right? It's like another layer of, yeah, you don't belong here either, Joanna Rest. So I jump around like a stupid chameleon from one group to another, just trying to find my place. And honestly, it's exhausting. Like, why do I have to try so hard just to exist in a space? Yeah. So I stopped trying. I just stopped trying. I thought, fine, I belong to myself. I belong to myself. And you know what's funny? This morning I asked my mom something. Mama, can I ask you something? Since you've seen my depths, you know me, like, except for myself, you know me very well now. And my question is, what makes me magnetic? Because I want to know, right? What do you feel? Do you feel this pull toward me? Like, do you find me fascinating in some way? What is it about me that makes you want to be around me? Those are the kind of questions that I do really wonder what are the answers, because I've been living in this lifetime without an identity. I feel like I'm floating and living in between and no really place here on earth. So, that's a genuine question that I really want to know. So, I I can build my own community, right? I can it can support my will to do do very well in my art, in my brand. And she chatted and she chat back and she said, Maxi Magnetic? Mm. When you talk, you explain things carefully, she said. Yung mga sagot mo, totoo, and sobrang lalim mo. It make me want to hear more. What else is in there? Parang ganun. Also, magaling ka magsalita, sabi niya. You could be a life coach, actually, if you wanted, based on your experiences, she said. So, well, she's my mom. And I just sat there and paused for a moment. That's me? Really? Because I never thought of myself as talkative, that I can speak very well because I have problems with expression and articulating my thoughts because it's kind of complicated and hard to explain. So it caught me off guard, you know? So maybe that's just something I never allowed myself to admit. And she laughed and said, We, ang daldal mo kaya kapag nakapag-umpisa ka na. Para daw akong malawak na dagat. Malawak at malalim na dagat, sabi niya. A yapper in a deep sea. She didn't say it like that exactly. She said, a yapper with benefits. Which sounds weird. Let's be honest. But I knew what she meant. She sees me that I am deep. that I make people want to go deeper, that maybe my words have a gravitational pull, not because I am loud or I am too much, but because I am real and I have this interesting kind of structure in my brain and my mind of how I think and how I experience this world. And that really hit me. Thank you, Mama. Because maybe I've been so focused on not belonging that I never realized that someone, somewhere, does feel pulled to me, even if it's just my mom for the time being. If I just express myself more and let myself be seen and be out there and be myself and be genuine and talk and yap and whatever it is that I am, maybe I can have my own community with the same wavelength and frequency. Overthinker and a yapper with benefits. And after that talk with my mom, I don't know. It made me pause. It made me pause. Maybe this thing I've been doing all along, this trying to speak from my heart, trying to build something from my inner world, maybe that's not just me being lost or weird. It's actually me being real. And I am here to have experiment about that so I can have a lot of data and can validate that hypothesis, you know? So it's a social experiment. And also, it made me realize I've already been living it. I have already been living it. I left my old job a while ago. And since then, I have been figuring things out. Freelance work here and there, diving into my art, writing. I do wrote a poetry book myself, and I'm working on something right now. I'm writing a book right now, trying to build my art career. Even this weird philosopher life coach hybrid thing that I'm exploring. The bottom line is I've been figuring things out through expressing everything that I am. I've just been trying to follow my heart and trust that it's enough to keep me alive. I mean that literally and spiritually. Following my heart while feeding myself. But even with that, I don't want to do this alone. I've been alone long enough and doing things alone long enough. And I don't want to do this alone anymore. I don't want to create just for money as well. I want to connect. I want people to feel something. I want to build a space. I want to build a space where people get me.